Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. If you're seeing the live chat, I've literally just absolutely damned my lunch. Basically, went to the shop. Turned out that when I got there, obviously, it's the queues for letting people in at the same time. So I'm back now, and it's all good. I'm here. I got my tea. I've just damned the bacon sarnie, which has made me ask the question to you all: how many rashers of bacon do you guys get to fit in a bacon sarnie? Yeah, I answer, or I ask the big questions here. Hope you're all okay. Let me know in the chat how you're all getting on and what you're doing with your Saturday. Obviously, we're all in self-isolation. So, 2 rashers? Mate. No. You gotta up that. You gotta have 2 tiers of rashers, not 2 tashes. Hello, Greedy. How are you doing, mate? You alright? Thank you, obviously, for joining, as always. Right. Rangers-wise, trying to remember where we were. Oh, yeah, 0-0 against Aberdeen. Not brilliant, and we just come off the back of 2 thumpings against Arsenal. God, we conceded 10 goals in both those games against them. But we've got a game against Hibs coming up, which hopefully won't be too bad. Oh, good, we've got the international break between now and then. So plenty of time for us to all have a little bit of a chin wag and catch up. John Flanagan's not happy. What's up, mate? He wants to get a loan move. Oh, dear. Right, I'll try and sort out a loan move for John Flanagan if it gets him off my back. That's the most important thing to say. Hi, Louis. A bacon sarnie is a bacon sandwich. It's a sort of English slang term for a sandwich. So, and the other important question is, what sauce do you have on the sandwich? Thank you very much for tuning in, Louise. Hope you're all good as well. Oh, this has been a delightful start. I'm so sorry I'm a little bit late. I've got my tea here, and I've also got the best thing since sliced bread, which is Ribena. And I absolutely love Ribena. I won't hear a bad word against it. And I'm not talking like squash either. We're talking full sugar Ribena. I work hard to get this figure. For those of you that can obviously tell, sorry I'm wearing a hat. It's not what I normally wear, but the hair is completely mental at the moment. This is the only way I can keep it under control. If any of you get the reference on the hat, which I'll give you a good look now, then we can definitely be friends. Although we're all friends here in the community. So, Leo, you hate sauce, mate. Where do you get the well, this is gonna sound very weird, but where do you get the moistness from? Do you know what I mean? That you need that. Surely you need a bit of wetness in there to help it through. You can't just have it dry, surely. Well, having said that, I have done it, but not like by choice. Having said that earlier, the sandwich I had, maybe it's because I was rushing. It's alright, Louise. I use a lot of slang in this, so it's alright, don't worry about it. There's a lot of things I say that people find hard to understand, so I wouldn't worry about it. There's a lot of Mike-isms here on the channel. God, people don't like sauces. I don't believe it. Literally, like, I back to my story. Basically, the sandwich I had earlier, I made the mistake of not shaking the big old ketchup bottle before I put it on, so I got that really weird, like, almost like tomatoey water that came out. That wasn't good. That wasn't good. I did not enjoy that at all. Sorry, obviously, if I start going a lot, it's because naturally I literally just downed it, and I hope you don't mind, but I might get stuck into a banana as well, because like I said, I want to make sure that I'm continuing this wonderful figure. Butter, yeah, good shout, Greedy. Actually, maybe you have to get the butter on while the BAP is, I always toast mine as well. I don't know about you guys, but I actually toast my sandwiches because just a little bit more texture, and if you are buttering them, melts into it, doesn't it? So there you go. The whole stream won't be about sandwiches. I thought it'd just be a good start talking point. Hello, Cooper. How are you doing? And hello, Mikey. I'm enjoying that, Mikey. You've changed the words to my favourite man. Oh, Lionel Richie, you absolute beast. I didn't realise Hibs were third. This is actually a big game. Oh no, I need to actually get a bit serious for a minute. Oh, that's a bit worrying. How are we all doing then? What are we doing with our Saturdays? How are we all finding self-isolation? I know, Greedy. We're gonna have like a football parody off. In all fairness, I think it's the only way. I'd love you guys to send me over some parodies of football songs so I can do for my chat. I'm going to break it to you all now as well. Breaking news for the Micromatch channels that I am doing another FM20 save because it's what was voted for in our little poll that we did the other day. And I'm doing it with Leeds. Mainly because I like staying in England for the time being while the channel's growing. I obviously want to go for teams that people quite like, that we're all very familiar with. And I'd like to think that Leeds is a good one to go for. Big fan base, obviously well known by most people. I don't know actually, most young people now probably wouldn't. I love that as if it's saying I'm not young. Most young people now won't really remember back when Leeds were very good. Like they were amazing back in the day. They were the last team I think to win the first division before the Premier League came into being. So yeah, and obviously, like I want to bring them back to glory. Came so close to getting promoted so many times, so it'd be really good if we could obviously bring them back to glory. And to be fair, I just need to win a league this year in FM20. I've had the absolute stinker, so I need to do better. Good shout, Louise. I wanted to do Leicester City, but currently I'm actually doing a save with one of my mates, and he's Leicester City, and I'm playing as Watford. So I can't really go near him at the moment. But next year, I want to do a Leicester save. That's going to be one of the main ones that I do in FM21. So obviously, any Leicester fans, stick around for that. It's going to be absolutely banging. That sounds like an absolute blissful day, Mike. Wake up, have breakfast, play Warzone, play FM, eat lunch. But what time do you wake up then, Mike? That's the... I don't think despising Leeds is an Arsenal thing, Greedy. I think it's fair to say, mate, Leeds, for whatever reason, are not liked by the majority of fans. I'm not really sure why, but I'm hoping that maybe I can bring you all round to them. I've not really had that much of a problem with them. The only one I had a problem with was Mark Viduka because he scored 4 goals against Liverpool in one game, and it was ridiculous. I'm not looking forward to this Hibs game now. This is going to be weird, to say the least. I didn't expect them to be doing so well, to be fair. Oh, Leeds won the first Premier League. I thought Blackburn won the first Premier League. Did they not? Mark Albrighton's banging in goals, Louise. Nice. I actually quite like Mark Albrighton, but then that's because I've got ties to Aston Villa, and obviously he was a Villa youngster. So I've always got a bit of a soft spot for him. I have a soft spot for Leicester in general, apart from Craig Snakespeare, because I don't like the way that he treated Claudio Ranieri, who's like a personal idol of mine. I love Claudio Ranieri. How's the stream health, by the way, guys? Because it's telling me that it's not got the main, that it's not maintaining enough video, but last time it said that, you guys said it was absolutely all fine. So give me a shout if it is bad, and I'll try and sort it out. But last time it was absolutely fine. I'll have to find out about that kid. I genuinely thought Blackburn won the first Premier League, and then obviously United kind of went on afterwards and dominated it. I didn't realise Leeds won the very, very first one. Because it was 92, wasn't it? And I thought the Premier League came in 92, 93, which is when Blackburn won it, wasn't it? Or am I being daft? I need to go off and do my research then before I do that. Good thing I haven't actually done the video then, yeah, isn't it? Thank you, mate. I'll go and have a look at that. Nottingham Forest. Yeah, we, not a lot of people like Forest. That was actually going to be second on the list. Because I like doing teams with like ones of like fallen giants, if that makes any sense. And obviously Leeds kind of are one of those. Right, game against Hibernian. We've got a big game coming up as well against Slavia Prague in the Europa League if we want to progress from that. Obviously, we kind of know we don't have a chance of winning that. But we have to kind of stick at it, don't we? I don't like this. How can this be wrong? Like, Tavernian's playing at 7.15 and Ojo's playing at 7.53. How are they not playing well together? It makes no sense to me. We'll go with this line then. McGregor, Barisic, Edmondson, Katic, Tavernier, Haribo, Kamara, Kent, Hadji, Ojo, and Morelos, who's obviously absolutely banging in form at the moment, as always. Hello, Sam. How are you doing, mate? You alright? Good to see you on the stream, pal. I will look it up, Cooper. Yeah, no, I'll have a look, mate, and make sure that I find out about Leeds, because I genuinely thought it was Blackburn, but I'll take your word for it, mate. Assertively going to say in this one, a team such as ours should be winning this without any problem at all. That's not gone down particularly well, but we'll go with it. Right, away we go. Come on then, boys. Let's go and smash out the Hibs. Coventry. Yeah, Coventry would be a decent shout as well, actually. They're, oh God, who did Coventry have? They used to have Robbie Keane. Did they have Darren Huckabee? Was it Darren Huckabee they had as well? Coventry were brilliant. I remember watching them in the Premier League. Anyone that had LMA Manager 2001, I had that, and they were banging in that game. They weren't. They were absolutely terrible, but I love playing them because I like the sky blue kit, which now I detest because of City. Barisic on the ball here. Come on, boys, forward we go. Lovely ball. Come on, Edmondson. We've done all right, I think, in this save so far. It's hard to tell, really, just how well I've actually done. I'm not really 100% sure if I'm doing well or I'm not achieving, because we're comfortably second in the league, but whenever we come up against one of the big teams like Arsenal and Celtic, we get absolutely battered. I say Celtic are a big team. By that, I mean they're favourites to win the damn league. Ojo, great ball to Morelos. Oh, come on. He's not... Well, yeah, he was miles offside, wasn't he? Let's be fair. It's been absolutely fair. I can't believe that we didn't just score that. That's really, really irritated me. Bollocks. It's good to see that Morelos and Ojo like linking up, though. That's brilliant. Oh, lovely take again from Ojo. How are we all coping without any football, by the way, at the moment? I am literally sort of going a bit insane without it, and I'm checking every day to find out what the crack is in terms of when does the season come back. Is it going to come back? Who's going to win it? Is anyone going to win it? Are they going to avoid the season? If they do, I'm literally going to be fuming. I'm absolutely going to feel sick as a dog. I will not be happy. I don't think they can do now, though, to be fair. That's good play by Barisic. Come on, boys. We're dominating this game. We just need to make sure we actually get a goal first. And that, because, funny enough, that's how you... Ryan Kent. Funny if you win games by getting goals. Thank you for jumping in, Sam. Good to have you on here, mate. Leeds was first division. Yeah, I had a feeling it was. I've never known Leeds to be a Premier League winner. I don't know why. In my head, yeah. Oh, good. Okay. So I'm not getting mental. Thank you, Mikey, for checking it out, mate. I'm taking it that's coming from Google or any other kind of search website that you can find. This isn't good. Hibs look like they're moving forward. Come on, no. I've had enough of this from FM for 1 year. I've had enough of dominating a game and then conceding a stupid goal, especially if it's one over the top. That's doing my nut in. Go on, Ryan. Go on. Go on, Kent. Yeah, Ryan Kent, away you go. Go on, mate. Don't shoot from 40 yards. Lovely ball. Morelos is in. Oh, he's at the post. Damn it. He's at the beans on toast. Oh, yeah, Louise, hang on a minute. You should try my player. I actually... now you should say that. No worries, Leo, mate. That's fine. Are you going to be back on later, mate? Or is it going to take you all afternoon, mate? Because if so, that's fine, bud. Just thank you for coming into the stream anyway, mate. It's always good to have you here. Oh, for God's sake. New whips the ball in. Yes, we've had it. I don't know why. Sorry, it's my 30-year career head getting on there. The minute I literally see a set piece, I think instantly we're going to concede from this. Kent on the ball. Come on, Ryan. Oh, lovely from Ryan. Hits it. Literally, we are the most profligate team. Well, we're not. I've had more profligate teams. I think we'll all be angry if they void the season as well, Louise. I'm absolutely fuming about the idea of it. I genuinely don't think they can. There's just too many. It's just too many variables. I was just going to say, keep performing well, boys, and the result will come here. We are going to score here, surely. We can't not. But yeah, no, I'm the same, Louise. I'll be absolutely livid if we don't. Well, if the season gets voided, but I can't see how it's practically going to work like that. Okay, Greedy, no worries, mate. I'll see you on later on, though, mate, because obviously we're streaming for about an hour and a half, bud, so it shouldn't take too long. Hope that your grand one's obviously staying safe, mate. Keep it, well, just take it easy and make sure everyone's safe and sound, man. That, at the end of the day, that's what's most important at the moment. Lovely ball from Hadji. I think he's offside again, isn't he? No, he isn't. Morelos has scored. Get in. Morelos is inconsistent. I saw your comment as well, Hunter. I don't know what it is, mate. I've seen him in loads of saves do really well. It's probably just because, obviously, I'm playing at this sort of, at the Scottish level. I think that's probably what it's down to. How is he onside here? Oh, the left back's playing him on. I can see it now. Great finish from Morelos. Get in. 1-0 up. Harry. Happy stuff. Harry? Harry Styles on the mind. Always. Louise, funnily enough, you should say that about the My Player thing. I wanted to run this by everybody because I had this great idea when I literally sort of like when I sleep now. Morelos has scored again. Whenever I sleep now, like I think of YouTube. So like I was thinking about great ideas and stuff I could do, and I've got one. I've got a couple of football FM experiments I want to do, but I was actually thinking of maybe... Yeah, no worries, Louise, I'll be back in 30 minutes. I was thinking about maybe doing a FM meets Pez sort of video. And by that, I mean I was going to do an FM experiment where I actually put myself into Football Manager, and then we follow me season by season. And by that, I mean I'm going to give myself kind of like realistic stats. Going to give myself quite a high potential, but then leave myself as free agent. And then to see what happens. And then I was going to kind of make it into like a documentary series of every single season that I do. And then use Pez clips of the player that I've created to look like myself to sort of do it, if that makes any sense. I know the National League's been cancelled, and I find that a bit upsetting as well, because that's, whether it's professional football or not, that's really unfair on the teams at that level, because anyone that's got into there is obviously going into professional football. So it's, for those teams, it's like live or die for some of those teams with the amount of money that you can make from getting into professional football and stuff. The one thing I can hope is that the Premier League and the kind of other big footballing bodies, the FA, etc., they give money to these non-league teams so it keeps them in business, because half of these teams could go out of business now if it gets cancelled, and that's what upsets me a lot, is that it feels a bit like a lot of teams are actually going to suffer, and it's not the teams that we really focus on, it's all the ones down the bottom, and it really, really gets on my nerves. Right, I'm trying to think of who we should take off. I'm going to take off Ryan Kent, bring on Jonathan Lecco, actually, just so we can give him a bit of a run out, and also it helps me rest up Ryan Kent for the next game as well. It's difficult when you avoid this, especially for the leagues. I agreed, Sam. I don't understand how they can void it. I just don't. It doesn't make any sense to me how you can void it. Think of all like the teams from going from League 1 to League 2. From League 2 to League 1, and so on and so forth. You know, especially for the Championship teams, because the Championship jump in terms of finances, there are teams that have chucked so much money into getting up that all that will suddenly mean absolutely nothing, all because of this virus. And obviously it's a big deal and stuff, but the way I see it is that there doesn't look to be like any kind of like end period for it. So why are we just assuming that this might not go into next year? Do you know what I mean? That they're talking about avoiding this season off and then just starting again from next year. Who's to say that next year's season will kick off in August like it normally would? It probably won't. Do you know that, in my mind, that this is going to take a long, long time for this to stop. So for me, I'm just finding it all a bit baffling, the way that they're dealing with things a little bit, and this whole idea that it can be voided. Once you start something, you'd be better off cancelling the next season and finishing this one, because you can't just start something, stop it, and then just start something else completely fresh. It's complete nonsense, one way or another. For the integrity of football and the integrity of the competition, you have to finish this season. You just have to. It won't make sense otherwise. And Jonathan Lecco has finally scored, and I'm going to put it out there, that goal was absolutely sumptuous. I loved every second of that. Yeah, we could do it to play for the summer, but then you got the Euros as well. I mean, like, if this summer's available, then yeah, we should be able to do it. But then they're going to say, oh, there's no break and blah, 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 blah. But in all fairness, in Britain, we're used to that, aren't we? We're used to not having a break. So where's the problem? My big problem with this is all going to be where UEFA stands on it all, because at the end of the day, UEFA are kind of like the governing body for all of this, and without sounding, and I shouldn't really say it because it's not the right thing to say, but whether their best interests are in terms of leagues, I'm not 100% sure. But I think for them, they'll probably be at it because they think you can't have a year where there's no Champions League winner. Do you know what I mean? You can't have it where there's no Champions League winner. Like UEFA couldn't hack that. At the end of the day, it is their biggest draw. They've already had to move back the Euros. There's no way that they're going to void the season off without a Champions League winner. Absolutely no chance. It's their bread and butter. I know, Sam. I was proud of that. That was a beautiful goal. Sign Andy King. What a player. I know Andy King. As in, not like personally, but I know of him. And he's amazing. I can't remember actually if he was quite good on some of these FMs, if memory serves, back in the day when Leicester were still in the Championship. I remember him being pretty decent. Where is Andy King? Is he still at Leicester these days, or has he moved on? Where is he? Where are you? So I've channeled my inner Delia Smith there. That was pretty happy actually. We just put Hibs in their place, and now we've got Slavia Prague to deal with. God, we've got a big run of fixtures here, haven't we? This is all very, very close. I was seeing that Tonali has got the under-19 Player of the Month for Italy. If I could sign Tonali, I would in a heartbeat. The kid is absolutely sick. He's so good. I need to start playing like FIFA again properly. I know I shouldn't because it's annoying. But at the same time, it's so much fun that when you get a career mode. But I found that career mode's too easy, so it's a bit. I say messy always, messy man. But like career mode's too easy on FIFA for me. I haven't put on to Ultimate yet, but I imagine that once I kind of get used to it again, I'll just start smashing through it. And I don't know what it is. I've lost that love for sort of. If it's not FM, I've lost that love for offline kind of careers. I don't know why. I think it's the signings in FIFA that annoy me because like you can just have some truly, truly, truly unrealistic signings, and it, for whatever reason, it just does my nut in. And I hope that they fix that thing now, because I haven't played career mode for ages, because it just doesn't get the sort of love and respect that it deserves for the people. Basically, FIFA now is all about Ultimate Team, really. And that, I mean, I don't really want to talk about Ultimate Team, if I'm honest. It's a love-hate relationship I have with it. Love the idea, hate the fact that you basically have to pay to win, and it winds me up something chronic. Anyway, Slavia Prague, that's something non-FIFA related, although technically we're still playing under the... Anyway, I'm going to go with the same team. We played very well in that game. Conor Goldson's come back to fitness as well, which is good news. I need to get this one done and dusted. Get this game one done and dusted. This should hopefully secure us a place in the next round, I think, if memory serves. We'll have a look at how it stands here. I think we need to win this game, though, really. I want you to pick up from where you did last time. Midfield, ask assistant, tunnel, bang, away we go. As you can tell, I never ever do the same team talk twice. Right. Well, I didn't even get a chance to look at the league table. Barisic whips in, Katic. Oh, he's at the bar, you donkey. Actually, it was a good header, to be fair. Right, we're 3 points at Slavia Prague, so win this and we're there, basically. Unless Barté beat... Actually, no, come on, they've got a goal difference of -18. So there is absolutely no... And they're losing as well to Arsenal. So there is absolutely no chance. This is the big game then. Which is worrying me, considering they're piling forward. And that's a great ball. I mean, what a save by McGregor, but, I mean... Oh, okay, it was offside. I had a feeling it was. Oh, sorry, give my voice a rest there. Oh, lovely. Tea is needed at times like this. What are we feeling then with Rangers? What should I try and achieve with Rangers this season then? I need everyone to kind of tell me. What do you think is a respectful thing? Because let's face it, I think we're probably not going to beat Celtic to the league unless I can really, really hit a good run of form and overturn some of the results we had in the Old Firm derby. If I can do that, maybe. But, I mean, ultimately, what's a good season here for us? Is it trying to get within a certain amount of points of Celtic? Is it to actually win the league? How far are we meant to try and get in the Europa League? What do you guys think? Because I'm a bit stuck for where I think is a good season for this team. And it's hard then to sort of like judge me on what I think I should be doing. This has been a very dull game, hasn't it? Not a lot's happened. But at the moment, a draw suits us down to the ground because then all we have to do is beat Barté. I'll just say I'm happy with your performance so far. Keep it up. It's not been bad, actually. I quite like this Edmondson boy at the back. He seems quite decent for this level. So we're not hitting enough shots on target, and Barté losing 7-0 to Arsenal. Bloody hell. I think we beat them 8-0 or 9-0 or something stupid, but that's ridiculous. Here we go. Come on, boys. I want to keep the winning up. Glenn Kamara, don't foul him. Don't be an idiot. I mean, if that's the highlight, this is atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. Come on, boys. There's got to be more to this. What are we doing? Glenn Kamara's playing really well, but he's also risking himself getting sent off. So I'm going to take him off and go bring on Stephen Davis. A little bit of experience in there might do us some good. I'm also going to take off Morelos and bring on Jermaine Defoe, just because I want to rest Morelos off. At the end of the day, the league is my priority. A draw here will do fine. So, Mikey, you think Europa League knockout stage and 10 points within Celtic is a good start? I'd probably go along with that. I think it's not a bad start for the first season at this level. Because I've never played at this level as well, bear in mind. I've never played in the Scottish level. I've got no idea how good any of the players are or what we're doing. And obviously, I've not really been able to bring in any real signings this year because I've had no money. So, next year, we'll be working on it a lot more. It shouldn't be too hard, I don't think, to kind of get up to players the standard of Celtics. I really quite like the team. There's not much more I really change about it. I think it's just maybe a general overview of a little bit of pizzazz going forward, maybe. And probably a little bit defensively, I think, needs a little bit of work as well. But at the moment, like, a 0-0's done us fine here. It's not the most exciting game, sorry about that, but I'm going to say I'm happy with the performance. Haribo wasn't particularly happy, but at the same time, I'm not too worried about that. And he's little Jane can do with the rest. Well, he's definitely going to get a rest in the next game anyway. So there's no doubt in my mind that we are going to beat Barté. We should beat Barté. Are we at home as well? We should be for that. Yeah, we'll be fine then. So I think we've qualified from the Europa League. That's the most important thing. So now I can really, really dedicate my focus to the Scottish Premier League. Because to be fair, actually, we've got a lot of games coming up in that before we have to take on Barté. So the Europa League may take a bit of a back seat for the time being. Oh, mate, that tea is sustaining me. Absolutely sustaining me right now. Thank you all for obviously spending your Saturday afternoon with me. It means a lot. Thank you very much. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure that there's not really much more we can all go out and do, is there? Helander wants a move. I'm going to give him a little bit. I'm going to give him a start, actually. I'm going to give him a little bit of a start. I think defensively we've been okay, but... Yeah, Sam, mate. We can possibly do some Warzone later. Definitely, mate. Yeah, I'll be keen for that as well. Part of me was thinking, actually, at some stage, what I would love to do, and I was thinking about this the other day, again, while I was in bed, because like I said, I don't sleep. I just think of new things to do on YouTube. And one of the things I was thinking, I would love to have a Micro Munch trophy. I'd love to have like a big draft for us all, like any of like obviously the subs and that have got the game or whatever. The problem is obviously, and then we just do a big draft tournament like they do with like the actual proper Football Manager tournament. I'd love to do that with all my subs and everything. Then obviously we all get into like a big Discord chat and like, you know, just have a bit of a meet and greet and have a laugh. That for me would be amazing. I don't know how you guys would feel about that. And the other problem with that obviously is it's just like the timings for everyone. That's the problem. But to be fair, at the moment there is no better time to do it. Do you know what I mean? It's because, frankly, what else have we got to do? Do you know what I mean? Well, I say that. I'm a bit of a hermit, so you guys have actually probably got, like, lives and stuff. I don't. I literally just sit here, drink tea, and be crap at FM. That's what I do better than anything. Come on, St Mirren. Please beat Celtic. Oh. Cyber goes. Just having a quick look around there, just having a little look through the comment section. I've actually found this save been quite. For God's sake, St Mirren, honestly. I've actually found this save to be really, really therapeutic. I'm glad that you're all enjoying it as well. Because I've had really, really good comments about the stream save. I think this is more like. I quite like this because this is more laid back for me. I don't get too upset. I mean, I've taken some absolute batterings on this game, and I don't get too. Right, okay, I'll loan Gareth Stewart out. I'm going to sell Gareth Stewart. He's complaining way too much, and he's just not good enough. He's just not a good enough player for me. Alfredo Morelos was nearly Player of the Month, and Jonathan Lecco got the goal. Well, yeah, Jonathan Lecco's goal, though, was nearly brilliant. Well, it was brilliant. I'm not going to lie, ACB. I don't know what Mahaba means. I'm really, really sorry. I have no idea what that means. If anyone does, please do let me know. Right, we're away to Livingston today. What have we got? Oh, God. I've got tired players. Livingston are 11th, but I need to win this game. Haribo's definitely going to come off, and I'm going to bring Ferguson on. Can Hadji play out there? Hadji can play out there, can't he? I might move Hadji out there and put Stephen Davis in just for today. And then I'm going to get Jonathan Lecco back on the bench as well because he's been quite good recently, hasn't he? He's just come off a fresh goal. I'm also going to give Edmondson a rest and bring on Helander as well at the back. I think we've been very good. It's easy for me to say that, but I think that we have been quite solid so far in the league, and they're sat very, very deep. This could be quite difficult. I always like saying about showing the pundits to back you up because, for whatever reason, the guys always seem to react well to the media. I have no idea why, they just do. Right, another win here today would be absolutely ideal, please. Gonna go attacking straight from the off as well because I fancy he has to dominate this game. Hadji's been brilliant, actually. He's a player that I probably would like to bring in permanently because obviously he's only in on loan at the moment, but I would like to bring him in permanently. One thing I was also going to put out to you guys is obviously I've been looking at doing these FM experiments, and I have to say actually that it does look quite fun. I was wondering if there's any ones that you guys would really like to see. Have you got any ideas on what you'd really, really want to do? Because I'm up in the air about it, really. I'm happy to kind of work the database for absolutely anything. So I'd love to see some FM experiments from you guys. Maybe bring Arsene back to Arsenal again. I can't just keep going back to Arsene on this channel. Well, I can, because he's just the source of great laughs, and he's also just a wonderful human being. That's a good header away there. I thought we were going to be in trouble there for a moment. Glenn Kamara's done well. What a tackle by Morelos. Bloody hell. He hasn't got sent off yet this season. Oh, bollocks, I shouldn't have said that. But he hasn't got sent off yet this season, Morelos, and that's the biggest compliment I can pay him. Ryan Kent on the ball here. Plays it in. Hadji. Stephen Davis gets his 3rd goal of the season. We're 1-0 up already. Get in. Well done, boys. Happy days. Maybe it's just the Lionel hat. Maybe it's just a source of power. Maybe that's what it is. Love this from Ryan Kent. Absolutely turns his man inside, passes it. Good ball there from Hadji. I don't know if that's a pass from Hadji or if he literally was going for a shot and it was going miles wide. Either way, though, we are doing the job. We're only 6 points off of Celtic, but they haven't lost a game yet. So that's problematic, isn't it, really? Let's be honest. That's a problem. Hang on, I'm going to reply on the chat as well. Because I don't know what Masaba means, which is a bit upsetting. I wish I did. I've also just recently got into Rocket League, and I'm not going to lie, I can't tell if I love it or I can't stand it. Part of me loves it because it's addictive, but I'm so bad at it. But one day, my dream will be to have a Micro Munch League. That's the dream. We can all sort of just sit down, have a chat, maybe get in with like another YouTuber and have a proper 2-way league. I think would be great fun. So if any of you guys are out there are budding YouTubers and want to obviously take part in a kind of in a league, let me know. I'd be very, very keen. I'm always up for that sort of thing. I know Dr. Benji was like arranging a tournament and I really wanted to get involved in it. I think I put like whatever I needed to do to kind of like put myself in for it, but I haven't heard anything back yet, so maybe seen my series and realised I'm absolutely terrible at the game. But that should be an easy win. That's a good ball out there to Kamara to Kent. Go on, Ryan, roast him, mate. Roast him. Kenty, that's beautiful from Ryan Kent. Ryan Kent, that's incredible. What? Forget that. How has the assist gone to Glenn Kamara? Are you kidding me? That's Kent's every day of the week. What? Absolute nonsense. I'm not having any of that. That is nonsense. What a ball there from... Well, what a run and what a pass from Ryan Kent. That is genuinely incredible. I've never seen anything like it. What a run. He's just head and shoulders above this division, is Ryan Kent. I'm glad that we signed him properly, but there'll be bids coming in for him next year, of that I am sure. It'll be interesting to see how he gets on in real life. He is a very, very good player, obviously, but I don't know if he's a bit... Maybe it's because he's playing at this sort of Scottish Prem level that maybe he's a bit too good for it at the moment, but I don't know how he did... That's not a good ball there from Haaland. Come on, mate. I gave you a chance and you give the ball away. That's not repaying my faith at all. Not happy with that. That was an awful pass. Oh, well, this is all going very well, mate. I'm enjoying the stream. Lovely stuff. Very, very pleased with that. Oh, lovely. I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm in need of sustenance because, like I said, I haven't had any lunch, so I need to have a banana as well. This is not meant to be saucy in any way, alright? This is literally just me eating a banana, okay? So don't make any jokes, or don't caption it, and don't turn it into a GIF or whatever it is. Is that Philip Schofield in goal? Oh my god, it could be. God, I love Philip Schofield. What a man. Problems here. Lawless is in round the back. Thinks it's Dolly Menga. What a name that is. It's like Dolly mixtures. That is not ideal. I did not see that coming, I won't lie. Not good. Very, very, very poor from us there. Considering we've been defensively so good all season, that's a bit of a stinker there. That's not good from Tavernier either. He's the one that gave the ball away. I'm not pleased. But yeah, we need a goal. I need to make it 3 really, ideally. I'm going to swap Stephen Davis and move him back, and then I'm going to bring on. Oh god, what do I do? I'm going to bring on Jonathan Lacko. I'm going to move him out to the right, and then Enis Hadji can move back into the centre. Kent's just absolutely dominating this game at the moment. They can't handle him at the back. And suddenly, a game that I was very, very confident of winning, I'm a little more worried about now. Go on, Ryan. Go on, Ryan. Go on. You just kind of know. Have you ever had that with the FM highlights where you know kind of by the length of the highlight if it's going to go in or not? I've kind of got... maybe I've played the game too much, but I've kind of got to the stage now where I can tell just from the length of the highlight if it's actually going to be worth watching, if it's a goal or not. So sometimes when I'm recording, I already know it's not going to be a goal, but I kind of have to pretend like I don't know that. That's a great goal from Stephen Davis. So moving back, he comes up trumps. Great finish. Get in. Happy, happy days. Well done, boys. That's much more like it. 3-1. We're back in front. We're back in charge. Good. Good, good, good. Right. Now. What to do? I'm trying to remember. Obviously, I've got people to rest up. I'm going to take Barisic off, bring on Patterson. And I'm also going to take off Hadji now. And I'm going to bring on... who am I going to bring on? I'll bring on Ojo just for the last few, and then I'll move Ryan. Actually, I'll put Ojo in the middle because he can play there, and I'll keep Blecko and Ryan Kent as they are. I ideally wanted to rest up Shea Ojo, but at the same time, I need to make sure that I keep the entire midfield fit. That's the best thing about Morelos. He literally just keeps going. He's just ridiculous. Just look at him. His fitness is still at 77%. The guy's an absolute beast. Oh, please don't make it 3-2. Who the hell is Dolly Menga? And what is he doing? He looks terrible. This is not good. I'm going to go positive now rather than attacking. Maybe that was part of the problem. But come on, boys. For God's sake. Just so many goals I can see from crosses this year. It's just ridiculous. We just got to get out of this game now with a win. That's all that matters now. Let's just get out of this with the 3 points. It's become rather scary. Kent whips the ball in. Katic. He's headed it wide. That's a poor finish. No, that's a really poor finish. God, the highlights aren't over yet. We've got Tavernier here. Please don't let this end in a highlight to Livingston. I've got a bad feeling here. Oh no. Oh no. Win that. Yeah, well done, Patterson. Well done, mate. Davis to Ojo. Can we just get a fourth and finish this, please? Ojo to Morelos. Morelos back to Ojo. Ojo. Oh, that's not brilliant. Kent. Great ball to Johnny Lecco. Tease it to Ferguson. Who? Oh my God, what a goal. What a hit, Lewis Ferguson. I love this team. I love them. They're so good. The midfielders are ridiculous. Absolutely magic. Love it. Sorry, I'm just putting my banana skin down there. That is absolute scenes. What a goal that is. Beautiful. 4-2. That should be job done. If that's not job done, I'm not going to be happy. I'm so sorry I'm eating my mouth full as well. Get in. 4-2. I'm going to certainly say, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Said we played well, but don't let it go to your heads. I didn't mean to say that. That wasn't great from me. Oops. I hope that doesn't have a bad effect on the team, because I genuinely didn't mean that. That was just me kind of just doing it without thinking. Hello, Milton. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. How are you finding your weekend? More importantly, what are you up to on the weekend? Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of... Fortunately, because I have this, I don't really run out of stuff to do. But it's... Oh, hello. Fortunately, I don't run out of stuff to do because I can literally just dedicate myself to doing more YouTube stuff. Because, to be fair, like, this is the best hobby I think I could ever have. Honestly, I'm going to get a bit heartfelt now, but, like, I've literally, all my life, I've never really had... The only passion I've ever had is football and probably music. Not playing it, but, like, listening to it. And, like, when I really, really struggled with mental health for a really, really long time. And then finding this and just kind of like taking the plunge to do YouTube and like make videos for you all, it literally just, it's changed me completely. Like I'm a completely different person now, and all for the better, I might add. So thank you all to all of you guys, because it really does mean the world. Like having these chats and stuff with you guys, just, yeah, it's brilliant. Just thank you. It's great. Then I won't go into more detail on it. One day I'll go into issues with my mental health, probably. If it helps anyone like the way that it helped me, then that's the least I can do. We are, Milton, in December. We are in December at the moment, so we're heading towards the next transfer window, which won't mean anything when you're Rangers because you don't have any money. So Celtic are away at Hibs today, so this is a chance for us to maybe catch up on them a bit. Stephen Davis is knackered, but fortunately my resting up has done us well. So Ian Ishaji can go back into the centre and Shea Ojo can go out on into the right hand side where he's been playing so well all year. I'm not going to take Lewis Ferguson off, actually. He's been playing really, really well, and I have no reason to take him off. I didn't realise that Ryan Jack was back available, so he can definitely come back in. I'm going to take Stephen Davis off of the team sheet today to give himself a proper rest. And I'm going to bring Goldson onto the bench so I can get him back up to full fitness as well. So, nursing back some more better players now as well, which is good. FIFA Mobile. I've never played FIFA on my mobile. I have to say, I only ever play it on the console. But I know that obviously when you play it on mobile, can't you get like, especially if you do Ultimate Team, isn't there like a foot app or something so you can get like stuff ahead of other people or something? I don't know, like I said, my knowledge of FIFA has kind of like deteriorated over the years, so you're going to have to fill me in on what the crack is when it comes to playing FIFA Mobile. I couldn't imagine playing the game like on my mobile phone, because to be fair, I've got fat thumbs and I probably wouldn't be nimble enough to play it. This is another big game for us here. We can win this and then keep the pressure on Celtic. That'd be brilliant. Because I fancy if they are going to slip up, it might be in a game away at here. Is that Hampden? No, it's not at Hampden. Sorry, at Celtic Park. I can't see them losing at all at any stage. But maybe away from home they might drop some points. It's a decent save by McGregor. We're back on it again here. Hallander to Katic. I don't want to put it out there, but the minute I played Hallander, we actually conceded 2 goals. Whereas before that, we hadn't really conceded any. So just putting it out there. Hadji to Ferguson. Go on, boys. Let's get ourselves a goal there. Lovely ball there. Out to Kent. Go on, Ryan. He dinks it in. Morelos. It's a great block. Ojo. You got to finish that. Should have scored there. Good flick on by Morelos. Unlucky that it didn't go in. And we're beginning to crank up the pressure a bit here. Come on, Barisic. Hadji. Barisic. That's a good tackle, annoyingly. Davidson hits it long. Hallander hasn't won like a header or anything since I put him in this bloody team. Ferguson. Go on, mate. Hit it. Morelos. How have you not scored that? That's like bread and butter for him. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Whoa. I was going to say actually then, here's a good question for everybody, because I like putting these kind of questions out to the chat. In FM this year, who is your favourite team to manage? Or what's your favourite save bin? That's always a good one. I might say that isn't your club, unless you obviously always go as your own club, in which case... that's fair enough. I tend never to go as Liverpool, who are my club, mainly because it hurts a lot more if I do terrible with them. I think it's generally the impression, and because it's me, we all know I'm not particularly great, so I'm guaranteed to not do very well with them. But that's a good ball from Kent. What a ball. Ojo, what a goal. Ryan Kent and Shea Ojo between the two of them. It's nuts. And I'm going to have some of this sweet, sweet nectar. Oh my god, that's heavenly. Almost as good as that ball from Ryan Kent. Lovely chip in there. Great header from Ojo. It's his 14th goal of the season. Kid's on fire. Ah, Soccer Manager. Isn't that the one that's isn't that the one that's online? Is that the one that's online? Because I think I played on it a couple of times before with some mates, because you can kind of be in the same server or same league, can't you? Or something like that. It was quite decent. It's not as in-depth as Football Manager, and I just love Football Manager, so I've played it every year since, when was it? I think probably about 2001, 2002, and that's back when it was Championship Manager. I missed out on a few times when I was at uni because I couldn't afford it, even though I was working at Primark at the time. That's a superb goal from David Wotherspoon. I did not see that coming. That is slightly irritating. Oh, Milton, you don't play FM, mate. It'll change your world. Well, to be fair, you'll probably lose yourself to it, like I lose myself to it. It's great, incredibly frustrating, but great at the same time. This is very irritating, by the way. I did not foresee. I've got to take Hallander out the team. Not being funny, like I've put him in, and he's literally just wrecked my defensive balance, and I don't like it. It's really annoying me. Ojo on the ball. Go on, mate. Go on, Shay. Put in a good ball. Shit, I'm a funny whore. So that's Game of Thrones again, isn't it? I must have made that reference before in a stream. Shit. My lion. This is so annoying. For God's sake, boys. Morelos is playing a 6.4. I've never seen the likes of it. Never seen. This would be so classic FM. If Celtic don't beat... What a ball. This keeper, man. Don't do this. Don't do this to me. Do not do this to me. It'd be classic FM if this is the one day Celtic drop points, and funnily enough, I drop points too, because reasons. Just... Yeah, look, they're drawing as well. Come on! Don't flake now. This is all because I got that effing team talk wrong, isn't it? It's punishing me because I got the team talk wrong. I blow I hope not. Tavernier into Kamara. That's a good ball to Hadji. Celtic have taken the lead now. We definitely need to win. Come on, Ryan. Everything good at the moment we're doing is coming through Ryan Kent. Good ball by Kamara. I was hoping Barisic would have got onto that. Kent back to Barisic. No, whip the ball in, mate. Kamara, decent. God, get him. What a goal, Glenn Kamara. Magical stuff there. Absolute scenes. What a goal that is. The one I talk about is online soccer manager. Is there an offline soccer manager? Because if there is, I've never heard of it, which is probably the fault on my part, but I've never ever heard of it. Lovely finish from Glenn Kamara there. Get in. Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. Oh my god. Even with Morelos not playing very well, we're still winning. Yes. Good. Right, okay. Team talk. I'm very happy with the performance so far. Keep it up. But I am going to take off Hannah. I'm going to bring on Connor Goldson. I need to get him back on. I need to get him back to full fitness. He is easily the best player on the... well, he's the best defender in my team. Thank you very much, Rachel. I know, it's a wonderful fashion statement. Thank you. My girlfriend loves it. Hadji on the ball here to Ryan Kent. Whip that in. Oh my god, did he just Rabona that? Please tell me he did. Glenn Kamara is on fire. He's literally on fire. 3-1. That was sick. Absolutely beautiful. He's on fire right now. He just cannot stop scoring belters. Poor St Johnston. I mean, that from Kent is nuts. But this here, one touch, bang. Oh, mate, scenes. Morelos is playing absolutely terribly. So you know what? Won't have any of that. On comes Jermaine Defoe. Ryan Kent's been superb, but off he comes. On comes Johnny Lecco. Absolute beautiful. Well done, boys. Keep it up. Oh. Oh, sweet, sweet Ribena. I wish they never ever changed the flavour. They tried doing like weird strawberry crap as well, and I was like, nah, mate, I'm not having any of that. Not having any of that. It's either blackcurrant or no blackcurrant. You know what I mean? Kamara back to Ferguson. Good ball there into Ojo. Ojo, lovely ball. Lecco tease it to Hadji. Oh, come on, I thought he was going to hit it there. Tavernier, whip it in. Oh, he went for the shot. Slightly selfish. Slightly selfish. He could have whipped the ball across there. Yeah, I know, Milton. It was an absolute rocket, mate. Absolute rocket. Beautiful. He scored 2 absolute worldies today. Barisic to Ojo to Defoe. How's the goalie saved that? He must have... He's really kept them in this game. I have to say, since they scored that goal, we've literally been all over them. It's the kind of response I was hoping for. That's a good ball in by Barisic, and we should really be doing better from that, to be fair. Look at that now. Absolutely dominant. But we have got the ball in our half here, so this is always a bit concerning if we give it away. But Tavernier, I mean, look at that speed. Mate, that pace. Go on, mate. Oh, he's off. Another red card. We just get loads of red cards against us, and fortunately not many for, which is a bit weird considering some of the players I've got on this team. Morelos. But he's again, another game where he hasn't got sent off. But is this the first game he's actually played really poorly in a while? As David Wotherspoon that's been sent off as well. Interesting. One last change, I think. We're going to take off... ooh. I can't really say. I am going to take Glenn Kamara off. I'm going to bring on Ryan Jack. Oh, I can't make any more subs. Why not? Oh, yeah, no, I took Callender off at half-time, didn't I? Yeah, that's why we've suddenly been defensively solid. God, I'd be a terrible manager. This is good. Tavernier, back to Kamara. Go on, mate, for the hat-trick. Oh, he didn't. I thought he was going to hit one for the hat-trick there. Kamara. He's just at the heart of everything today, Glenn Kamara. This is beautiful football. If this results in a goal, it's going to be magic. So that's literally about 20 passes. Lecco tees it in. Can't believe it. Shea. You should have scored that, mate. Oh, don't believe it. I'm just a whore. Not me, as in Shea. Game of Thrones. Yeah? Okay, let's just remember that, alright? Barisic piling forward. Go on, mate. Into Johnny Lecco. Lecco. I need to come up with some more like songs for the team so we can all sing them together. Ojo, Ferguson, Hadji. I'm sensing a Glenn Kamara hat-trick. I don't know why. He's a bit deep at the moment, but I'm sensing it. It's working its way to him. Oh, brilliant ball. Ojo, Ferguson, Hadji. I mean, this football. Kamara. Go on, mate. Hit it. Oh, don't wuss out. Go on, Glenn. Now bend it. Literally, this football is amazing. We're just passing it around them like they're not even there. Ferguson. He likes the long ranger. Hadji. Yeah, Tavini. Whip the ball in now. Good ball in. Lecco. All that build-up for that finish. That's something I hear a lot. I jest. I never hear it because, you know, I don't go outside or interact with people. 4 minutes are up. 3-1. Bang. But I think Celtic won, so it means nothing. Well, to be fair, on the plus side, it means that we stay on track with them. Look at that. 15 games played, 13-1, 2 drawn. Basically, we need to beat them in every game now that we play them in if we're going to have any, and then beat everyone else. I wonder what will happen if they just have if they have the kind of game where they just don't win and then see if they have a little blip. Every team has a blip at one point or another. I'm hoping that we've already had ours. I mean, this has been absolutely disgusting from us, though. We're 9 points out of Heart, so you'd like to think that we are, well, we're basically nearly already guaranteed second place, really. But there's still a long way to go, to be fair. There's a long way to go. Oh, apologies for that sound. That is my washing. Yes. Hello, Irish Spring. How are you doing? Thank you very much for joining the save. Get involved in the chat. Get involved in the save. If you've been watching the stream before, mate, welcome. If you haven't, then it's Rangers. And we're actually doing alright, but we're not winning the league. So I'm probably going to get sacked, as seems to be the usual thing in this game, where if I perform anywhere near under expectations, I get sacked. Who have we got next? Motherwell. Where are they in the table? Where are Motherwell? Not doing too well. They're bottom. That always worries me. This means it's this is a classic FM game where it's going to kind of shit on me, for lack of a better phrase. It's just going to be painful. Be like a crappy 1-0 where they haven't scored for about 7 games, and then suddenly out of nowhere they get a goal and then hold on to the win. I can feel it. I can feel it. Come on, don't be negative. It's actually been quite... I like this stream because it's a positive one, as opposed to like the other saves and everything that I've been doing. Basically, the 30-year career. Spoilers, if you're watching it, I get upset quite a lot. Oh my god. I'm sorry I keep gushing over Ribena. Easy. I'm sorry that I keep banging on about how good Ribena is, but literally I haven't had one in so long. Like, so long. And it's so good. It's so good. Right. We're the only game today then on the Sunday, which means, is this a game in hand? It's not a game in hand, but we're going to be playing before Celtics. This might be a chance for us to apply some pressure. Glenn Kamara is playing brilliantly at the moment, but he needs a bit of a rest. So I'm going to bring in Ryan Jack and let him play there. But to solidify up a bit, I'm going to take Ferguson off and bring Haribo back in. Highlander is coming off, and Connor Goldson's going to make his first start. And then I'm going to put Edmondson on the... Actually, I'm going to bring Edmondson back on as well. So we're going to have Katic and Edmondson on, because both of them had a very good relationship when we first started playing, to be fair. Stephen Davis is also healed up, so I can take Glenn Kamara out. What I like about this is I do have quite a big squad. Apart from the fullbacks, I have quite a big squad to be able to rest players around and rotate a fair bit. So, hopefully, I can keep the squad fit during this very, very busy time of fixtures. Who have they got? Oh my god, is that Rolando Aarons? God, yeah, I remember him. Newcastle, wasn't it? Yeah, he's on loan from Newcastle. He was a decent player, Rolando Aarons. Right, certainly Sex, but nothing better win from this match. It's motivated a lot of the boys. I just want winning to become a bit of a habit and for them just to get the taste for it. And then hopefully it'll just become second nature. The hard part then is when you obviously lose a game. Yes, Milton, we are in the Europa League, mate. We're about to play the last Europa League group game after this against Barté. We're basically through. We beat Barté. We've actually pretty much qualified. We had a group of Arsenal, Slavia Prague, and Barté. Barté have got a goal difference of like -28. So, and we beat them 8-0 previously, I think. So I'm expecting us to win the game quite comfortably, especially because it's also at Ibrox. So one would hope that we're going to win that game quite comfortably. We got hammered against Arsenal, which I don't talk about because it just brings back like sort of PTSD when I think about it. It was horrible, especially because I did an Arsenal save, and then to actually watch them play good football was horrifying. It's not been a great start in this game, though, has it, really? I've gone attacking as well to kind of go for it a bit, because we are the dominant team here, and at the moment we're being kind of like played around a little bit by the bottom side, Motherwell, which I never predicted coming. Oh, wait, yes I did. Donnelly to Grimshaw. I didn't know Nick Grimshaw played. I can't stand Nick Grimshaw. Whisper it quietly, because I know quite a few people do like him. I don't. Morelos, off you go. Go on, mate. Morelos, one-on-one. I never doubted him for a second that he wasn't going to score that. He had one bad game, and now he's right back into it. So, yeah, the Europa League, Milton, is looking pretty good, mate. I don't know how we're going to do, but we conceded 10 goals against Arsenal over 2 legs, so make of that what you will. We did score 4, so it wasn't awful, but, I mean, when we come up against one of the big boys, I do fear for us a little bit, although I might be a bit more tactically subtle next time and not really kind of like try and outplay them, which is what I tried to do at Ibrox. In hindsight, wasn't a good idea. Jack to Hadji. Go on, mate. Let's just get a second here and wrap this up. Ryan Kent. He's missed it. Shea Ojo is 2. Get in! God, we're just banging goals in for fun at the moment. Oh, I've forgotten what this was like. To enjoy FM. Oh, I've forgotten what I enjoy every bit of FM that I play. Even if I'm not doing very well. It's that itch. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was watching a podcast earlier. It was Jamie Carragher off script talking about how he didn't want to do management, and he was saying about the management itch of like when you don't do well, like managers kind of and they get sacked. Managers just want to get back in there and prove people wrong. It's like that in this game because I've had it, and I just don't want to. For me, it's you guys. I don't want you guys to think that I'm terrible at the game, and I just have this itch that I just keep needing to scratch to sort of go back in, play again, even where I should probably give it a rest and then just kind of come back. I'm like, no, I'm going to go. I need to win a game because I need to know that I'm not rubbish. I need to convince myself that I'm not terrible at this game. And that's how I feel at the moment in the 30-year career. I have that itch, the managerial itch that needs scratching. I will do, Milton. I am going to try and play defensive against the big team. I think I tried it against Arsenal, to be fair. I think to start when I went away to the Emirates. And we just got pumped. But to be fair, they scored early, which didn't help. I think if you can... It's very much like real football. If you can keep them quiet for around about 20 minutes or so, then you're actually in good... It puts you in good stead for the rest of the game. But the minute you concede early, you are absolutely buggered. There is definitely offside, Shay. You were pretty much shaking hands with the goalkeeper before the ball even came in. So, you're about to see some hat hair. Because I've got a bit of an itchy head. Oh, mate, that was beautiful. Right, put my hat back on. Save my hair. It's literally, I mean, the one, it's not a good thing, to be fair, because my hair's mental as it is anyway. But one thing I've realised is that I am going to have to grow it out, because obviously at the moment, there is no one doing hair, and I don't trust myself to do my hair, or anybody else. Because I don't know anyone else that does hairdressing, to be fair. If anyone does, and you're nearby, although none of you know where I live, at least I like to think not, Morelos... How have you missed that? But yeah, basically, if you are any hairdressers locally who are watching, then please, 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 let me know if you want to do my hair or not. It only needs to trim, nothing more. This is going very, very well. I'm very pleased with the way that we're ticking along in this save. I don't think we've lost... Well, we haven't lost a game yet. And more importantly now, even though, yes, we played a game more than them, we are edging closer to Celtic, and that is very, very important. Ojo's absolutely knackered, which is fair enough. So I'm going to bring Lecco on. And I think I'm not going to play the full strength team against Barté. It's a bit of a gamble, I know, but it's not really. When you see how crap they are, we should win that game. To be fair, all we need is a draw. In fairness, actually, thinking about it, all we need is a draw. So I think the reserves could go out there and get that job done, and then that would give our first team a good rest, because we can't win the group, but ultimately I don't think we can finish third either, unless Slavia Prague absolutely stuff Arsenal, which funnily enough I cannot see happening. Very, very good indeed. Hadji's knackered. Let's get Hadji off as well, shall we? We'll bring on Stephen Davis, and we'll take Morelos off. Got his goal. Bring on Jermaine Defoe. Have any of you guys played some sort of Scottish saves then in FM? because I don't know really how it progresses. I don't know, obviously, if for the whole way through it just carries on as Rangers and Celtic, or if someone else kind of comes up. That might be a good experiment to do on FM, actually. Is I give, like, one of the Scottish teams a really, really amazing academy, then, like, go 20 years into the future and see if that academy's had anything to do with it, or if they just sort of, like, become a feeder club for Celtic and Rangers. I'd imagine it's more the latter, because obviously Rangers and Celtic are the two biggest teams in Scotland. But it'd be interesting to see if it... Flipping out, Connor. No, it's not Conor McGregor, for God's sake. It's Alan McGregor. Oh, Stephen Davis is through here. Go on, Steve. Oh, Steve, that's terrible. Plays through Defoe. Oh, bless me. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh. Hold the phone. Hold the phone, team. I need a tissue. I need a tissue. Medic. Oh, dear. It's the best thing about not having a tash, is I don't get anything caught in there. I do apologise, actually. That's so grim. It's just so grim. Hang on a minute. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. When all else fails, I actually have a box of Easy, but I always have Kleenex on hand. That sounds a lot weirder than it should do. Where's the... Is it here? Oh, here we go. Oh, lovely. Oh, sorry about that. That's very, very unprofessional. But then if any of you know, any of you that have seen me before, you'll know I'm not the most professional man that you'll ever come across. Yeah, well done, boys. Good win. Again, we're just ticking along nicely at the moment. Look at that. We're 3 points behind Celtic, and we're at 11 points ahead of Hearts and Aberdeen. I think we play Hearts next, actually, so all the more reason for us to actually rest up in the next game. That was very, very good. Well done, boys. Here we go. They're playing St Johnstone. Is that a cup? Looks like it's a cup. Oh, just checking the time, actually, how much time I got left. We've still got about half an hour left, so that's good. Oh, there you go. Celtic won the Betfred Cup. That's not good. We were the biggest underachievers. That's always good to know. We went off... I can't remember who we went out to. It was someone rubbish. And I was not amused, it's safe to say, when it happened. So, we'll have Bate. I think what we'll do is we'll have Bate, and then we will have Hearts, and that's where we'll stop the stream, because I think Hearts is a nice kind of interlude to stop. Plus, we've been in very good form today, so I'd like to continue that if we can. And that also leaves us going into the start of the January transfer window for the next stream, which will be tomorrow. Like I said, the stream save is very much for the weekends and maybe occasionally midweek. But at the moment, I'm very, very keen to keep this as sort of like the weekend save. When I start doing the lead save, that'll probably be on weekends and now and again during the week. I haven't worked out the schedule yet, because obviously I haven't tried doing that many saves in one go. So it's all going to be very, very new territory for me as well. So I hope you can understand that. I can't give you an apt schedule. The only thing I can guarantee is that the 30-year career will be coming out every day at 5 o'clock. Views have been kind of going down on it a bit recently, which I can understand. It's not like it's a mainstream team. I'm not a massive channel. But I mean, like, you know, you guys are watching it, and that to me is all that really matters. If we get extra people watching it, then great. But this is more just for people that know me very well. Oh, Celtics after Hearts. Should we finish with an Old Firm? Go on, let's finish with the Old Firm as well. We might as well. Because that could end up being a really big game. Couldn't it, if we have the Old Firm as well? Oh, lovely. I feel better now. Oh. I didn't realise that was so close. What do we want to do then? Do we want to have the... Actually, I'll ask, because it could be good for the next stream tomorrow. Do we want to have the Old Firm Derby today, or do we want to have the Old Firm Derby tomorrow? Let me know in the chat quickly, because obviously I've got time between now and then. I've got Barty to play and Hearts in between now and then. Apparently West Ham are signing Morelos. Haha, no! No. So yeah, guys, let me know if you want the Old Firm Derby today or tomorrow, because it might be good to come back tomorrow and do it, but at the moment we're in such a good vein of form that do we do it today to finish off the stream? Do you know what I mean? Right, I'm gonna have a little bit of a change around. Have we got did I save a reserve team? I did not. That's annoying. Well, we'll do it then. Fotheringham can be in goal. Well, Patterson at right back. Hallander can go in there. So can Katic. Ferguson for the box to box. Ryan Jack I'll keep in there actually. Jonathan Lecco can't play, that's annoying. I can't bring myself to play Gareth Stewart, he's just that bad. Hadji can stay in. Jordan Jones can play. And Ryan Kent for... Let's bring in Brandon Barker actually. Yeah, I like the look of that. That's a very mixed up team. So let's go with that. It should still be more than enough to beat Barté. For me, anyway, I think we should absolutely be smashing Barté as it stands. So let's go get this done. Get ourselves out of this group, and then obviously it's something for us to focus on when we come back in the new year. The most important thing now is we get this result. That's all I care about. So as you can tell here, for those that haven't been playing, that haven't been following, we are second in the group. We have 3 points there, Slavia Prague. They're playing Arsenal, so they need to beat Arsenal, and they need to beat them quite heavily because we've beaten them once before. So ultimately, I think we've done enough here. We're going to be all right. Yeah, there you go. Arsenal already 1-0 up against Slavia Prague. Saka, what a player. Can't believe I didn't use him in the save. Idiot. Hadji, good ball to Brandon Barker. Go on, mate. Tee that in. Go on, Brandon. What are you doing, mate? Barisic. I should really have tried to give him a rest. I'll try and give him a rest later on, actually. Ferguson. Go on. Into Hadji. Hadji to Jones. Great ball to Jones. Tease it in. Defoe. How have you missed that, Jermaine? One of the best strikers in English football history. Ridiculous. How far are we into the league? We are in... Oh, good goal there by Jordan Jones. We are in December, mate. So we are 16 games into the league. 16 games. So that's about a third, if memory serves. It's about a third, maybe a bit more than that. So we're near the halfway point of the season. Because we've already played... I mean, actually, there's a bit of a lucky deflection from Jordan Jones. He's a player I haven't been particularly that impressed with, actually. But at least we've got a goal. Happy, happy days. They held out for about 15 minutes, Barté, but they couldn't hold out any longer. And we are going through. Get in. Which is very good to hear. Oh. We'd have a pretty decent goal difference as well had it not been for the 2 Arsenal pastings. I don't know how many fixtures there are in the actual Scottish Premier League as a total, because you play each team 4 times, I think, if memory serves. And then it splits into like a weird league at the end. Right, Barisic is he's picked up an injury, so I'm going to definitely have to take him off early. Patterson can go out to there, and I might... now what do I do? I'm going to bring Stephen Davis on, and he can play out there. Stephen Davis can play everywhere. He's basically like the Northern Irish James Milner. That's how I see him. This is how I see you. Do. That's a Hello reference. I don't know if that's the right side of the hat. Is it? I don't know. But yeah, he can basically play anywhere. So I'm not too worried about him. We're going to be alright. Ferguson. Good ball there out to Jones. Go on, Jones. On your own, mate. Jordan Jones. Great. Oh, it's a brilliant run. Absolutely god-awful finish. God-awful finish. So yeah, there's still a long way to go in the Scottish Premier League, Milton. Don't worry, mate. We're going to have a fair amount of games left to go to catch up to Celtic. At the moment, actually, I think we're performing slightly above expectations because we are only within 3 points of them. If we can beat them as well, that suddenly makes this that suddenly really does narrow the gap and puts a lot of pressure on them. And then we'll see just how much pressure they can take. That's a good bit of play there by Hadji. That's a decent tackle, actually. And oh my god, try and pronounce that. Svishkli? I don't know how the hell you pronounce that. But a decent save by West Foderingham. We are all good. We're all good. We just don't... 1-0 was a bit disappointing. I expected more, but I'll just say I'm pleased how it's going. These guys have barely ever played together, so I'm not too concerned by the lack of cohesion. Just a second. Jermaine Defoe, for God's sake, a second goal would be really good just to kind of wrap this up and get it done. That's ultimately what I'm hoping we can do here. Just get ourselves a goal, get it done. Sometimes selfish, Milton, you have no idea, mate. Literally, the amount of ones where they could just square the ball across, but they don't, is unreal. The amount of goals I would have scored if they could just do square balls across the box for tap-ins is absolutely nuts. but they just don't, and it's a big annoying part of the game. Sometimes they do, but more than likely they won't, and it's very irritating. Ferguson, that's a decent ball. They're out to Jones. Whip it in, mate. Oh, that's a pen. Whee! How'd you take the pen? Have you played? Obviously, I know you haven't played FM before, Milton, but have you watched? Do you regularly watch FM videos? Or is this like the kind of first one that you kind of got yourself into, mate? Just because obviously I don't know, because the game engine this year is a bit different compared to previous ones. Like I said, or like you've made reference to there, they are a lot more sort of selfish this year than they have been previously. And one-on-ones, God, literally at the start of the year, one-on-ones were a massive thing. Like basically, if you went on a one-on-one, you were never going to score. If you watch my Arsenal series, you'll know they're just literally like horrendous. Just every time someone went through on goal, you just expect the keeper to save it, which is very unlike real life. It was a source of great frustration for me and many other FM players of that, I can assure you. Well, we're going through. Job is done. That is all that matters. I'm well happy now. Absolutely well happy. Oh, that is absolutely lovely. But now there's no more, and my heart has sunk. Ugh. A 2-0 win against Barté. The game against Hearts is going to be big as well, because they're third in the league and it's away from home, so that's going to provide us with a bit of a challenge. Ideally, I would have liked to have played Celtic before Hearts, because I'd rather have the high of winning that. Oh, bollocks. Barisic is out for 5 to 6 days. We've got Hearts in 3. He'll be back for the Celtic game. But I'm going to be without my first choice left back for the Hearts game. Bollocks, that's not good. We do earn a bit of money though. We got 490k, 430k, so nearly £1 million for that. And we are making money. That's the best thing about this, is that I'm actually making money this season. I'm not completely rinsing us dry of everything, which is solid. You can tell here, like, this is the kind of budget that I'm working with. And by that I mean, I have no budget. 165k is absolutely awful. But we can only do what we can do at the end of the day. I'm not expected to... Well, you know, I might have to sell Morelos to generate funds. I don't want to, though, because he's just that good. The youth take preview. Doesn't look great. Got plenty of fullbacks. Got one fullback that's plenty of promise. One centre-back looks promising. And a good Scottish left-back from Glasgow that's caught the eye. Well, that's handy, because, obviously, A, we're in Glasgow, so he's a homegrown boy. And, second of all, he's a left-back, which, as I've just spoken about, we don't have a lot of, so that's good. I watch plenty of other YouTubers, Milton. Most of them are FM ones, but I used to watch a lot of FIFA ones. First YouTuber I ever really got into, and I think the first guy I subscribed to was MGH. But I have recently... It's no slant on him. I've gone off the content, mainly because I've gone off the FIFA content. Like, I just don't like FIFA career mode anymore. I touched on it earlier in the stream. Like, I just think the game mode itself just doesn't get any sort of attention. There's never any development in it. I was a big FIFA man back in the day, but now if you were offering me FIFA or PES, I'd take PES every day in terms of the gameplay. If you could combine the two and have PES's gameplay with all the FIFA licensing and everything like that, then you'd have the ultimate football game, but that will never happen for obvious reasons. So, I mean, I had him to start with. I like the Master Bucks as well. He was a bit of a FIFA man, but he's a bit more kind of like comedy as well. He's just a very good lad. In terms of like my main YouTubers that I watch now, like literally every day, Dr. Benji FM, who was the guy who originally made me want to do football, want to do YouTube, and he made me want to do Football Manager content more than anything. He showed me that you can make it incredibly entertaining and hilarious. Like his sketches, just like, and the characters that man's created, literally, I will laugh at for forever. He's just genius. I absolutely love the bloke, and hopefully one day I'll get to meet him. For me, that would... It sounds weird because I probably shouldn't say it, but it would be a bit like meeting an idol, which sounds really, really kind of fanboyish. But like, I absolutely love the bloke to death, and he's a big part of the reason why I do this. And you can tell on some of like my sort of material and some of the stuff I produce is based upon sort of some of the stuff that he's done. It's very heavily influenced by him. I also like Docs. He does FIFA and FM. His FM stuff's really, really good. A little less sort of comedic than Benji's, but at the same time, still really, really good to watch. He plays it really, really well, and he's a really nice lad and a really funny guy. Who else? Lelujo. Yeah, I watch a bit of Lelujo now and again. And yeah, that's pretty much it really in terms of like the ones that I actively watch. But Dr. Benji definitely is like my favourite YouTuber by an absolute mile. I love the bloke. He's so good. And hopefully, like I said, one day, hopefully I'll get to either play against him in FM or I'll get to meet him, which would be amazing. What other YouTubers do you like, mate? I mean, like, what other ones do you watch? Celtic just won 4-0. Of course they did. Brilliant. It's just relentless. They are relentless. Absolutely relentless. This is a big game now against Hearts, because if I can stay in touch with Celtic, this means if I win this game, then we beat Celtic, then we'll be out level on points, won't we? This is a huge game now then. Barisic, I'm going to rest him up today, so Neil Taylor's going to come back in at left back today. He's not played a lot of football, so that's a bit problematic, but at the end of the day, I'm hoping he can just get through it. And we've also got Stephen Davis in for a bit of, just for a bit of composure really, and a bit of experience in the middle, because we need it. Right. Let's have a go then. Come on. Assertive. I'm going to say, go on out there and carry on straight from what you did the last match. We've been in a really good run of form recently. I don't want it to come to an end today. Come on. We're only going positive. We're not going attacking straight from the start here. We're going to try and sort of be a little bit more respectful, because they are third in the league for a reason. So whether I like it or not, they are a pretty decent side, and we're going to have to watch out for them. But we made a very decent early start here. I say that. They've got the ball now. We've won it back. Ojo on the ball. Great ball over the top. Morelos is in. Go on, Alfredo. Oh, good save by the goalkeeper there. That's annoying. I think it's Pereira in goal, is it? Yeah, Jay Pereira. He's a decent goalie. That's annoying. But we're all over him here at the start. Look at the amount of shots we're cracking off. We are a team absolutely flowing, full of confidence right now. It is pumped. Oh, no. Here we go. This is a problem. Oh, no. Okay, Kent's got the ball. Go on, Ryan. Off you go, mate. God, we're so quick on the break. Bloody hell. Kent, don't be selfish. Kent, tackle. He's not won it. Morelos. Oh, you joking. Oh, no, and Kent's injured. Oh, get off. Of course, just before the Celtic game. Never. Absolute joke. Right, Jonathan Lecco's going to come on. That's a joke. Nah, of course I'm going to lose him before the Celtic game. Absolute piss take. That is a piss take. He's been one of my best players all year. Flipping hell. Now they're coming back into the game now. That Kent injury has given them a right... Don't believe it. Morelos hit the post as well. He should have buried that. Oh, that was a sitter by his standards. Oh, God, I can't believe it. I can't believe that. We've been the better team by a mile in this game, but we've just not done enough to get ourselves the win at the moment. You can tell there we've got nothing but positives to the way we've been playing. I'm going to get a certainty. Performing out well out there. Keep going and the result will come. Come on, Morelos, mate. Don't get like that with me. And you, Tavernier. Why are you getting upset with me? If you actually look at the game, lads, it's going very well. So just calm yourselves and just get the win, please. Don't... We'll go attacking. Go on, then. And then... Fine, I'll say show some passion and see how that goes. Oh, okay, it's fired up, everyone. Interesting. Okay, I didn't realise that. They're really coming back into the game now. This is not good. Why did I change to attacking? Maybe I should have just stocked with positive. Davis back to Taylor. Go on, Neil. Pick out a pass, mate. Kamara. Taylor whips it in. Morelos. Oh, this is not the day, Alfredo, for you to have a stinker, mate. Jonathan Lecker's playing at 6.4. That was a decent substitution, wasn't it? Honestly. Crap. Come on. Right. God, I've only got 50 minutes left. This game is absolutely flown by. Ian S. Hadji's going to come on. Haribo's playing really well. I daren't take him off. I can't take off Lecco, bless him. It would just destroy him. Morelos is having an absolute stinker. Come on, guys. Just one goal. One goal will win this. Come on. There's less than 10 minutes. Just losing Ryan Kent to injury has just completely upset the balance of the team. You can tell we've just not been the same since he went off. Oh, come on. Come on. Nil. Got aggressive. It's not good enough. Alright, so a few of them have reacted angrily to it. Fuck off. Oh, for God's sake. 4 to 5 weeks Ryan Kent's out. Yeah, goalie got man of the match. Of course he did. And I've got a bit aggressive about the way that they play the game there, because injuring my best player has pissed me right off. What I'm going to do then is I'm actually, because looking at the time, I'm not really getting enough time to get through the Celtic game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop it here, and then we are going to play again tomorrow. I think we'll do same time tomorrow, actually, if that's all right with everyone. 2 o'clock to 2:15. We can all come back at the same time tomorrow, and then obviously catch up, and we'll have the first game as the Old Firm Derby. I hope that you are all very, very excited for it. I know that I am. That Ryan Kent one has just kind of hurt me a little bit. It's just stung ever so slightly. It's not what we needed. He's been one of my best players all season, so that is a little bit upsetting. Thank you so much for joining me on the stream. Thank you to all of you that got involved in the live chat, all of you that have been chatting away and commenting. It really does mean a lot. Thank you for the likes. Obviously, if you are watching retrospectively, drop a like on the video. If you're watching it now, drop a like on the video. And yeah, I shall see you all again tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Oh, I know, Milton. I know, mate. It's fine. Honestly, mate. Come back tomorrow, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. we'll all be there, and we can have the Old Firm Derby, because it's a good thing to come back for, isn't it? So thank you so much for watching. Until, well, I've completely fluffed out because I feel like I'm recording, but I'm not. Just thank you so much for watching, everyone. I shall see you again tomorrow. Please do stay safe, take care, and until I see you tomorrow, stay cool. Cheers, everyone. Bye.